You are welcome to today's edition of Retirement Clues. I remain the promoter of this program, Mr. Chusudo Okonta, the publisher of Eastpen Online News Channel. Today we are grateful to God for giving us the privilege to come your way again in our determination to keep deepening awareness on retirement. We have come with another robust topic that we want to actually discuss today. Today we'll be looking at a topic that says how to avoid poverty in retirement. How to avoid poverty in retirement, because we felt this topic is really necessary, because it will not be proper that somebody having toiled, having worked, while you are working, you are rich, and when it's time for you to rest, you now begin to see yourself, dwelling in a state that that is beggarly, or you begin to see that you can't longer meet your needs. And that is why we want to actually highlight those things that we need to do now in order for us to avoid being poor at the time that we're supposed to be resting. And before we go into the topic, let's just look at the few news items that we have today. We got to know from the National Pension Commission that in the year 2021, that 66 defaulting employers were dragged to court. That is, the National Pension Commission took legal action against 66 defaulting employers. That is, those employers that refuse to contribute and remit the pension contributions for their employees. 66 of them were dragged to court in the year 2021. And we thank NIPENCOM for that effort. And we know that this will serve as a deterrent to those that have not been contributing and remitting their employees a pension contribution. And the second thing we have to highlight, it has to do with annuity. Annuity, for those that are aware, is a business, a pension business that is domiciled in the insurance sector. It's being operated by life insurance companies. In the year 2020, according to information available to us, the gross premium written of the entire life sector, was gulfed by the claims paid on annuity. That means the money that the life operators generated, the gross premium that they wrote in the year 2020, was not even enough to pay the claims that came from annuity. That has actually become a big concern for the operators, because the annuity business has not been favorable, because even according to that data that we obtained, it was only one of the life operators, I think they should be up to 15, only one of them actually made profit in the year 2020 from annuity business. And we know that the stakeholders, they need to actually do something to make sure that this business remain profitable. These are just the two news we want to highlight here. Let's just go into the topic that we have for today, which says how to avoid poverty in retirement. The desire of every worker, the desire of every normal human being, is to ensure that even at the time of retirement, you have something, to fall back on. Nobody want to be old and be beggarly. The time of old age is not even the time to beg. And that is why we are bringing this topic up for those that are still actively working, for many of us that are still very young. When we started this year, the first topic that we spoke to this year was making a retirement resolution Because we observe that even while people are making resolution for the year, they are making plans for the year, they don't even factor retirement. And the thing is that as each day is breaking, you are approaching your retirement. Whether you are working or you are not working, you are rich or you are poor, as each day breaks, you are approaching your retirement. Because as we are aging, you are approaching your retirement. And that is why we want to actually speak to this topic today: how to avoid poverty in retirement. Many people have called me, they've told me, what you are doing is good. Most especially those that are in the informal sector. How do I actually embrace this retirement? How do I actually design a retirement plan? What should I do? Why should I go about it? Many people don't even know. And we have been telling them, those that have been reaching us privately, we're telling them what to do, most especially those that cannot qualify for the contributory pension scheme. We've been telling them what to do and how they can actually embrace the micro pension plan and other things that they can do apart from embracing the opportunities in the pension sector, what they can still do to plan for their future, to plan for their old age, to plan for their retirement. Let's just highlight on a few things that we've been able to identify, for you to avoid poverty in retirement. The first thing we identify is that today, not even tomorrow, you should begin to think about your retirement if you have not been thinking about it before. Now, as you are watching this podcast, as you are listening to us, just right now begin to take steps on how to work towards a better time in retirement. That is just the first step you have to take. It's not something that you should say, let me take it to tomorrow, let me take it to next tomorrow. The first step is that you should begin to think about and work towards how to better your future, how to retire well. That is just the first step. And having done so, lay your retirement plans. How do you want to go about it? You are working as an employee. You are working in an organization where your employer has not actually set aside, because what the law states is that every employer that has 3 members of staff should embrace the contributory pension scheme. If you are working in an environment, you are working in an organization that doesn't have such plan, begin to talk to your employer. The need for your employer to enroll you, in the contributory pension scheme. Just take the step today. That is just the first thing. Then for you that is working as a one-man operator, like they call sole proprietor, or you are a one-man business owner, you are just doing your own business. Today, begin to ask questions. You can even reach us at the end of this podcast. How do I go about it? And we will tell you what to do. How to embrace the micro pension plan. Because the micro pension plan is designed for people that are in the informal sector. That means those people that are doing their own business. They are not employed by any person. They are just they are self-employed. You have something that you can actually leverage to plan for your tomorrow, so that you can avoid poverty at the time that you will not be able to do what you are doing now. That is the third step, is for you to embrace either the contributory pension scheme or the micro pension plan. Those are the two windows open to you in the pension sector. Those that are in a formal employment, make sure if your organization has not actually enroll you in the contributory pension scheme, make sure you are enrolled. Begin to talk to your employer to enroll you. That is just the step you have to take so that you will not retire and be poor. Another one, you that is working, doing your own business, you are a clearing agent, you are a footballer, you are a comedian, you are a legal practitioner, you are a vulcanizer, you are Okada rider, you are keke driver, you are a bus driver. Please ensure you embrace the micro pension plan and work towards your retirement. That is for that. Then the next thing you need to do, the next step on how to avoid poverty in retirement, is that we still have opportunity apart from the pension sector. There are still opportunities elsewhere. You need to talk to an expert that will help you to exploit opportunities that are in the capital market to invest in stock, or you can invest in real estate. But you need professional advice so that you will not just put your money and burn your fingers. You need professional advice on how to invest in stock, invest in real estate, invest in money market instruments, such as those instruments that are provided by the banks. You need an expert to really guide you. It's another step that you can still take to avoid being poor in retirement. The next step that you need to take to avoid being poor in retirement is that you must educate yourself on investment opportunities that can help you, during retirement. We may not be able to bring up all those opportunities, but seek knowledge, ask questions, read newspapers, read everything that has to do with planning for retirement. You can even go on Google to look at steps that you need to take. Google search it, what you need to do in order for you to have a good retirement. Educate yourself is very, very key. Now, another thing is that you should embrace saving culture. This one is very key because I was actually shocked when I got to know that most of the people that have retired, due to accrued pension rights, when they retire, they just live like that. They don't even have anything. They are most especially those in the public sector, like those in states, federal government. Due to issue of accrued pension rights, when they retire, they don't even go with anything. That means if you don't have enough savings, and these people oftentimes it takes them up to 2 years before they begin to access their monthly pension benefit. If you don't have enough savings, I wonder what you will actually survive on. And that is why it is very good while you are working, make sure you embrace saving culture. Is very, very important. Then we still have issue of insurance. Insurance is another good thing that can still help you to save very well, because then with insurance you put your risk aside. You give your risk to insurance people to manage for you. You have a vehicle, when the vehicle maybe the vehicle is stolen or it catches fire, the insurance people will take over that. But if you don't have insurance, you have to be be looking for means to fix that vehicle. Or even if your house, you have issue with your house, you don't have money, you have to take even health insurance. Instead of you paying money from your pocket, you can embrace health insurance. Whenever your family need treatment, the health insurance operator will actually put for that. You just pay the premium once, and for the whole year, every treatment that you receive, the health insurance provider will actually take care of it, and that will help you save more money. Then the last one we want to talk on here is the issue of cultivating healthy lifestyle. Cultivate healthy lifestyle as you are working. Don't just take toxic things into your body, because at the time of retirement, when you are aged, most of the things that you are taking into your body, they may begin to work against your body, and that time is not the time that you should be frequenting hospital. The little money that you have saved or what you are even receiving as monthly pension benefit, you begin to use it on health challenges. That is why for now you must embrace healthy lifestyle if you want to enjoy your retirement. These are just the few things that I want to highlight on this broadcast today. Please, it is my will, it is my wish that every one of us will retire very well. I remain the promoter of this program, Mr. Chusudo Okonta. In case you want to reach me, you can reach me through my numbers, which are 08054269557 and 07033253557. My email address remains ispenonline@gmail.com. Thank you, as we all plan towards retiring rich. May God bless us in Jesus' name.